love from the garden to be mine. Good day everyone, Chef Ben again, and welcome to our channel. Shout out to all of my subscribers. Guys, our statistics keeps on increasing based on views, on watch hour, and even in subscribers. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. And guys, if this is your first time in this channel, after watching the video, please kindly subscribe, click the thumbs up button, as well as the notification bell for you to be updated on the next uploading of video. And also, don't forget to leave an honest comment based on what you have seen in our video. And should you think that our video is worth sharing to your friends, kindly share. Today we will talk about another cake in the foam category, the angel food cake. This is a type of foam cake that is made with egg whites, flour, and sugar as its main ingredients. It differs from other cakes because this is the only cake that doesn't use any butter or oil. Its aerated texture comes from whipped egg whites, stabilized by cream of tartar. Soft flour or cake flour is used, and the lack of fat causes angel cake to have a very light texture and taste. Angel cake is usually baked in an ungreased tube cake mold. The center tube of the cake mold allows the cake batter to rise higher as it clings to the side of the molds. And after baking, when you take it out of the oven, you just have to put the cake upside down or inverted until it completely cooled down. We let it cool upside down to prevent the cake from falling in on itself. And when it's completely cooled down, to unmold the cake, you just have to insert a small knife and push it around the edges of the mold for easier unmolding. To serve, sometimes it is frosted, but usually it is served with whipped cream or a sauce. And the best is with fresh fruit. And the best fruit for this are berries. But choose any fresh fruit that is available within your reach. Okay, now we'll start to prepare the ingredients of our angel cake. Okay, for our meringue, 10 pieces egg whites at room temperature, 3/4 cup castor sugar or pulverized granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon vanilla. Now for our dry ingredients, 3/4 cup cake flour, 3/4 cup powdered sugar or pulverized sugar, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, and 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay, we will prepare our dry ingredients. We will first sift our flour, our sugar, and our cornstarch, and our cocoa powder. We have to sift this all together. Okay, especially our cocoa powder, because our cocoa powder has some lumps. And by the way, our powdered sugar, they are granulated sugar that passes through a food processor to make it fine. But if you don't have a food processor, you can order the castor sugar. It's finer. Because here in the Philippines, we don't have the powdered sugar, the pulverized. You have to strain this for several times so that it's well mixed. We will make sure that this is well mixed. And the The sugar that I use is regular sugar, white sugar, granulated sugar, that I pass through a food processor for about 2 times to make it fine. We make sure that our dry mixture are well mixed, and then we will just set it aside. We will use it later. Now we will work on our meringue. You just have to make sure that your bowl is really dry and free from any oil, both the bowl and the whisk. So to start, we will put our egg whites. We will first make it frothy, or we just break first the egg whites. After a couple of minutes, okay, now it's frothy. Now we'll add our cream of tartar. And then you beat it until soft thick. After about 1 minute, okay, now it has a soft thick. We'll add our salt and then our sugar, 1 tablespoon at a time. We'll continue to beat until we get a stiff thick. After a couple of minutes, now we'll add our vanilla. So there, we have a nice texture. Now we will pour, but we will add it slowly. We will shift it approximately in 3 batches. Okay, on top, and then we will fold it using our whisk. But you just have to lift it so that the air we trapped when we whipped the meringue would not escape. So slowly. Okay. You just have to lift it. Take the bottom part and then just put it up like that. Okay. So slowly guys. Now the last. make sure we will get our rubber spatula and make sure that everything is well mixed, especially underneath. Okay, now we have our butter. Now we will put it in our mold. This is our mold. There should be no oil, no butter, or no shortening, or no grease at all in our mold, because the cake, when it goes up, should cling to the side so that it would not collapse. So now we'll put our mix. And with the use of our skewer, we'll just work inside so that if there are some bubbles, we can omit as many bubbles inside our batter. Okay. And then we'll just clean sides. Then we'll put it in the oven, 350 degrees or 370 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees centigrade. Okay. Okay, now it's already inside the oven and we'll just wait for another 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, and then we'll test its doneness. Very simple. You just have to insert a skewer and when it comes out clean, it's done. Or when we press, it will just bounce back. That's the sign that our cake is done. Okay, so we'll just wait for 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. Okay, now it's done. But we have to let it cool upside down. Yes, upside down. And this way. You can see. We have to let it cool this way. Upside down. Okay. We have to cool it upside down so that the cake would not collapse. Okay? At least all the sides and the top will still hold it. And there is no pressure to make it collapse. And we will wait for another an hour and a half before we totally unmold. After 2 hours, now our chocolate angel cake. We will dust it with powdered sugar. Okay, our chocolate angel cake can be served with whipped cream and fresh fruits. Okay, now I'll be making one serving for my presentation, but of course I'll be making all of it later on for our dessert tonight. Okay, one slice, and then just set it aside. This one slice, and then I'll be getting
plate and put a mirror of sauce, of chocolate sauce first inside the plate. I'll put it all over the plate, and then I'll be putting one slice of cake and then a whipped cream, and then I'll be putting some mango puree along the side. Okay, and then for purpose of I'll be adding also these mango balls. Okay, because angel cake is nicely enjoyed with fresh fruits. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, now for purpose of color, a little bit something red. Okay, and then a little bit more dusting of
Okay,
sugar.
guys, our chocolate angel food cake with some chocolate sauce and mango balls. Angel food cake is best to serve with fruits, with fresh fruits, and a little bit dusting of powdered sugar and some whipped cream, and a little bit of mango puree as well. Okay guys, now I believe you have fully understand the difference between the three cakes in the foam category: the genuine sponge, the chiffon cake, and the angel cake. All of the recipes that I have made are all my version. Not my signature, but my version. First timers, this is now the time for you to subscribe, to click the thumbs up button, as well as the notification bell, so that you'll be updated on the next uploading of our video. And also, don't forget to leave an honest comment just down there, based on what you have seen in our video. And also, should you think that our video is worth sharing with your friends, kindly share. So, thank you very much for watching. See you next video. This is Chef Ben Casabon, signing off, and God bless us all.